Narrator. What if I told you that the worst years of your life might actually be the best thing that ever happened to you? What if every false start, every job you quit, and every path that felt wrong was actually building something inside you? Something powerful, something invisible, something the world could not see yet. There was a girl I want to tell you about. A girl who spent 8 years looking like a complete failure. For 8 years, people whispered, "What is wrong with her? Why can't she just stick to one thing?" But here is what nobody knew. While everyone thought she was wasting her life, her mind was changing. It was rewiring itself. It was preparing her. It was transforming her into something rare, something valuable, something the world desperately needed. And then one day, everything changed. Not because she got lucky, but because 8 years of invisible work suddenly became impossible to ignore. If you have ever felt like you were behind, like you were wasting time, like everyone else has their life mapped out except you, this story is for you. Farsa narratoras. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Emma. Emma was smart, creative, and hardworking, but she was completely lost. Emanati Amark, Deska staring at a spreadsheet, her eyes glazing over. She glances at a small sketch she drew in the margin. Her boss puts a stack of files on her desk. She looks defeated. Semmaqit a polite but firm resignation email on her screen. Tifider mmas a brarsteser smiling at customers, creating beautiful lad art. But at night, she's taking an online coding course. Avamanidi Vangthi Kaf, giving a farewell hug to a coworker. Was emanatah star tiplais, looking stressed in a hectic open plan office, surrounded by programmers. She's in customer support, but she's taking notes on the product design. Tua tmaqitngaars, walking out of the glass doors for the last time. Ses narrator. While her friends were getting promotions, buying apartments, and getting engaged, Emma was wandering. She tried marketing. She felt empty. She tried the service industry. She loved the people, but not the path. She tried tech. She was fascinated, but it wasn't her fit. People started talking. Emma has so much potential, but no direction. Her mother would call, her voice laced with concern. Sweetheart, when will you find your thing? When will you build a real career? Emma didn't have an answer. Every night, she'd sit in her apartment, scrolling through curated lives online, wondering, what is wrong with me? Why can't I figure this out? Narrator. But here is what nobody saw. While Emma looked lost on the outside, something was happening on the inside. Sul. Emma's notebook from her marketing job. It's filled with marketing frameworks, but also detailed observations on customer psychology and brand storytelling. Sul. Behind the coffee counter, she's not just making coffee. She's memorizing regulars' orders, their moods, what makes them smile. She's learning human connection. At the tech startup, her browser tabs are open to UX design blogs, graphic design tutorials, and coding forums for beginners. She's building a prototype of an app in her spare time, A simple one that helps local artists find venues. Narrator. She wasn't just quitting jobs. She was serving apprenticeships. In marketing, she apprenticed in mass communication. Behind the counter, she apprenticed in human connection. In tech, she apprenticed in digital creation. For 8 years, she collected skills like others collect diplomas. By the time Emma turned 33, she had dived deep into 5 different fields and had the quit label from all of them. Her younger sister was a successful lawyer. She had a house. She had a clear title. Emma had a hard drive full of half-finished projects and a resume that looked like a maze, or so everyone thought. Sarah's sister. So what are you up to now? Still figuring it out? Maybe you could go back to school, get a teaching certificate. Something stable? Our narrator. That night, Emma broke down. Tears streamed down her face in her dark apartment. 8 years, she whispered. 8 years of trying, and I have nothing to show for it. I'm a 33-year-old failure. The next day, at a low point, she met an old friend from her cafe days. Sarach, now a small business owner. Sarah! Emma? I heard you're between things again. I am yeah. Just add it to the list. Sarah, do you know what you are? Femafen, a professional mess. Seraph, no. You're the most interesting person I know. You understand stories because of marketing. You know how to talk to anyone because of the cafe. You can build a basic website and design things because of tech. You've got pieces of 5 different puzzles in your head. Stop trying to force them into someone else's picture. What picture do you want to make? Emma felt a crack open inside her. For the first time, she didn't see a list of failures. She saw toolkit. Post-visual puzzle. We're a beloved arts center about to close. We need a miracle, someone who can help us rebrand, build a new membership system, and connect with our community. We have passion, but no budget for a whole team. Narrators. And so, Emma stepped forward. Her hands were shaking, but her voice in the email was steady. I can do all 3, she wrote. She uses her staff marketing skill to craft a compelling story for the Arts Center. She uses her tech skill to build a simple, beautiful website with an integrated membership portal. She uses her people skill from the cafe to host intimate community listening sessions, making everyone feel heard. She even uses bits of graphic design she taught herself. She is a team of 1. Narrator, and as she worked, Emma realized something that made her weep, not from sadness, but from understanding. I've been training for this my entire life. Every job I left, every skill I gathered, every year I thought I was wasting. It was all preparing me for this moment. The first narrator. The center didn't just stay open, it thrived. Word spread. Soon, small nonprofits, ethical startups, and community projects all wanted what Emma does. She became a multidisciplinary community builder. Something no university could have taught. Knox timidly. Emma, I found you online. I need advice. I'm lost. I've dropped out of 2 majors. I've had 3 internships. Everyone says I'm flaky, that I'm wasting my prime years. Emma, how old are you? F22. Kresamanima. I was lost until I was 33. 11 years of wandering. My really? But you're so successful now. Semaf. Every job you try, every skill you learn, even if you walk away, it's rewiring your brain. You're not wasting time. You're collecting pieces. And one day, a problem will appear that only your specific collection of pieces can solve. And you will be ready. Smayas. But what if that day never comes? Simasas? It will. But only if you keep courageously collecting. Work on yourself in the silence. Let your eventual success make the noise. Was Chris? Is source cost narrator. If you are watching this today and you feel lost, if you feel like you are behind, like everyone else has figured it out except you, if you feel like you're wasting time trying things and moving on, hear this. You are not wasting time. You are collecting skills. You are rewiring your brain. You are becoming someone the world will need. The years between starting and succeeding are not wasted years. They are the forge. They are where true, unique mastery is built. Work on yourself in silence. Let your success make the noise. If this story touched your heart, if you needed to hear this today, subscribe to. Every story here is a lesson. Every lesson is a step forward. Keep going. Work on yourself. The world is waiting for the unique person you are becoming. Remember, the woman who looks lost today might be the master the world needs tomorrow.